Happy Sunday, everybody. It's me, Vicky. How are you guys? I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. How was your Sunday? Mine was good. I was working as usual. So I'm just coming home from work. Well, I came home about 2 hours ago. And I just decided to do this video to update you guys on a video that I made previously regarding being forced to take the vaccine, part 2. Okay, so for those of you who are new today, coming to watch this video, welcome. How are you? Happy to see you guys. Okay, so basically what happened was about a couple of weeks ago, I made a video and I was basically talking about I went to the doctors because I had an injury that happened to me with my hand, and instead of the doctor being concerned about my hand, all he spoke about was for me to take the vaccine. That's all it was about, vaccine. So I wanted to make this video today to update you guys, let you know whether or not I took the vaccine or not. So on April 14th was the date that was given for me to go and take the vaccine. And you know what? I did not take the vaccine. I didn't call them. They didn't even hear from me. I had no intentions of taking the vaccine. I am not going to take the vaccine, and this is just the way that I feel. I know that there's my family members who have taken the vaccine, and that's to each his own, okay? And luckily, they're doing good, but it's just a feeling that I have, and I am not going to take it unless it's mandatory, okay? Now, as far as my hand situation, as you can see, I'm wearing this right here. It's called Salon Pass. It's a pain relieving patch, okay? And what happened was when I went to the doctors, of course there was no concern and no care, so I didn't hear from them until almost 2 weeks, and they basically were saying that there's nothing wrong with my hand, nothing's broken, everything seems fine. I did take an x-ray, and that's basically it. So they never said what to do to use for pain, because I'm still having this pain at the time. It's getting better now, but at the time I was having the pain. So I could clearly see that there was no concern about my hand, and it's not that serious. Of course, my hands are not broken. I could still move my limbs. I could still move my hands. I'm able to do this, so obviously it's not broken, but I did hurt myself when I fell down going for that trail walk. I fell down, I went down, bam, really hard, but I didn't think anything of it at the time until I started having this pain that's been lasting me going on 2 months now. But I have to say that since I did my own diagnose, I'm feeling better. So I'm my own doctor, guys, because nowadays doctors don't give a damn unless it's to do with COVID. That's what it seems like. Everything has to be COVID. I have a headache, it's COVID. My back hurt, COVID. Vaccine, COVID. Everything is COVID. You go in for one thing and you come out, you have COVID. It's just, everything is just COVID. And it's going to go on for a long time, guys. So if you are in any type of pain, if it's not something that's fatal, I suggest that you be your own doctor, okay, and try to look up and find out how to cure yourself, because you are not going to get any help. That's if you have a doctor that doesn't care. If you have a good doctor, lucky you. But if you have one of those that just don't care, then that's what's going to happen to you, what happened to me. So my teenage daughter and I, she's wonderful. We just started looking up like all the pains and symptoms to see what was going on with me, and basically we came to the conclusion that I have trigger hand. Okay, and trigger hand is when you reach between the ages of 40 and 60, you get trigger hand. And basically what trigger hand is when your joints start locking up, like locking, and it's painful. You have painful hands and your joints are like this. I call them zombie hands, pretty much, because you're like stiff. And I think when I fell down, it triggered something, and that's what I believe I have. I'm not a doctor, but I'm reading all the symptoms. My daughter and I'm having the pain, just in this hand specifically, just my thumb, that's it. Everything else is fine. So I did speak to my children's father about it. He was like, Vic, you do not have trigger hands. You just have one little trigger hand as your entire hands. And maybe that is true, but my thumb feels like the symptoms that I'm reading about. So of course I'm not a doctor. I don't know for sure if that's what it is. So what was the suggestion was that you have to do hand exercises. This is in general. If anybody who's older, between the ages of 40 to 60, if you have joint pains in your hands, you have to massage your hands. Take your hands and give yourself a massage. Look it up on YouTube. You know, social media helps. You know, do hand exercises. And what I'm using is this patch right here. It's medicated. It's for pain relieving. I use that around my thumb. And I also have this glove that I use, which helps a lot, because the pain is when I bend the finger. Every time I bend my thumb finger, oh my God, it hurts so much. But my thumb is stiffening up to the point where it's not good. I have to exercise it because I do not want my thumb to stay stiff because it's going to hurt. So it's like I can't do this anymore on my own because it hurts so much. I could move the finger, but I can't bend it without having, the pain is crazy. It's so bad. So this is the conclusion that I came up with, and it's working for me. And also another thing that I've been doing is taking ibuprofen and Advil. That really helps. I take that according to directions, like 4 to 6 times a day. It really helps. It's really, and running my hand in warm water, that helps as well. I put it under like warm water and let it sit there. It really helps to heal the pain. The pain started out the palm of my hand, and now it's just my thumb. So it's getting better. So whatever it is that I'm doing is getting better. So at the end of the day, guys, that's what I'm doing. I feel better. I'm just praying that the pain goes away totally. I had to do my youngest daughter's hair, and I put braids in her hair recently, and I thought that I wouldn't be able to do it, but I did it, and her hair turned out beautiful, okay? I will show you a picture of it over here somewhere. It turned out really good, and yeah. So I didn't take the vaccine. I'm not taking the vaccine. I'm my own doctor. If it's not that serious, guys, please take care of yourself. Do not keep going to the hospital for little minor things, because at the end of the day, you will end up getting COVID, and you will probably end up dead because they are just concerned about COVID, COVID, COVID. If you do not have COVID, they don't care. And even if you have COVID, they still don't care. It seems like this world has gone down. It's like horrible. I don't know. It's just terrible. It's depressing even. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. So guys, take care. God bless. And I will see you guys really soon. Bye.